Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Josh.
And this is Amy.
And today we have episode 25 of Mobile Suit Gundam.
Char returns.
Dun dun dun!
My boy's back.
Yeah, he's back. So we are hopefully getting back to regular uploads.
Yep.
Yeah, like these past 6 months have been crazy, honestly.
But, yep, like you said, hoping to get into more of a groove. So, that's all that matters. Get into the groove.
Yeah.
And like you said, man, we're more than halfway done with the series, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, honestly, it is kind of crazy. Like, to think, what, like, 25 weeks ago almost.
A little bit more than that, but yeah.
A little bit more than that, because there were like a few weeks where we didn't really have anything.
Yeah, we keep watching Gundam. We're almost 2/3 done because we're gonna hit the second movie soon. So that's even, even a bigger accomplishment. So, yeah. But should we just get started?
Yeah, let's just jump straight into this. All right. So we start the episode. Let me get the picture here. Here we go.
Last time on Mobile Suit Gundam.
Last time. So basically, we just kind of go, hey, Operation Odessa was last episode.
Earth Forces won.
Yep, the Federation won. Zeon lost control of the base.
Europe, essentially.
Yeah, Europe, essentially, like, their foothold on Earth is really loosening up.
And this tells us that this is basically the next part of the battle, essentially after Odessa. This is a big turning point.
Yep. So that part ends, and then we immediately go into another mid-air conversion.
Oh my god. Like, we know who's not driving that Gun Perry.
Not Ryu.
Nope.
What would Ryu do? If we ever make merch, I'm making that into a shirt.
What would Ryu do?
What would Ryu do?
But yeah, we really don't know what's going on. He's just doing another mid-air conversion because we're eating up time, I guess. I have no idea.
Yeah, and Bright's like, no, Amuro, you can do better than that.
This is like the weird transition episode where Bright becomes Amuro's #1 fan or something. I have no idea what's going on here. But yeah. Essentially, I can't remember if it's Marker or Oscar that tells him hey, the core fighter is meant to just be an escape capsule, pretty much. So it's faster to get it off than to put it on. We'll just put it that way. And Bright's like, you know what? It might seem impossible, but Amuro can do it.
Amuro can do it. He can make the impossible possible.
Hey. There's only one man who can do that.
Yeah, he literally came back from the dead.
You trying to tease something for us?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, so I don't know, Bright's Amuro's biggest supporter now. It's this is weird.
It is weird. I'm gonna have a picture of him on my wall someday.
From an impossible moment in his life. Do you think that buggy had security cameras in it? Is that how he got that picture?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't think those buggies belong to Bell. So, I don't know. They probably have some cameras for whoever rents them. I don't know. But we're getting off track.
Yeah.
So the last part of the intro is just saying, hey, White Base is headed towards Belfast in order to get temporary repairs and stuff.
Northern Ireland. Yeah.
Northern Ireland.
Which I guess is still a thing in this world. I guess they never reunited with Ireland, I guess. I have no idea. But anyways, off track again. That is where the White Base is headed.
Yep. And Kai is kind of having the idea. It's oh yeah, I can kick up my feet soon. We're gonna be at port. It's gonna be cool. Everything's gonna be easy.
Relax.
I can have my snacks.
Can I have my Pocky?
And Amuro kind of ruins it. It's like, well, you know, Kai, we are part of the military now.
Which you always were. With this whole, like, you know, oh, we're not regular military or anything. It's like, yeah, you've been. You've been taking orders from General Revel. It's just like, you haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's just been very far away.
It's not like you guys still haven't been following military orders. Like, every, like, I don't know how many episodes this has come up where it's like,
we're not regular military.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you are.
What you talking about?
Yes, what you talking about? But it seems just like that comes up a lot during this. And I get that they were, like, kind of civilians thrust into this, but, like, dude, you're taking, like, military orders from people. Like, you're in the military.
Yeah. But that kind of, like, discourages Kai a little bit. It's like, oh, well, you had to ruin my moment. Ruin my moment, Amuro.
Ruin my groove.
Yeah. But then we meet a character who does not get named in this episode.
Oh, does she not? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, she doesn't. No, but...
Spoiler alert, her name is Miharu eventually.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Her name is Miharu. We'll meet her more officially next episode. But, you know, she's washing dishes, she's doing all that, and then everything in the house begins to shake.
Earthquake!
And it's because the white base is, like, flying directly above her. Which, honestly, it kind of makes sense.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't even look like it's that far off of the ground from them.
Yeah. And immediately she's actually the spy!
Oh, shocker.
Yeah. And she sends a message by balloon, I guess. I have no clue how this even works. Like, that balloon could go anywhere.
It looks like the start of, like, a foreign, like, movie where, like, the red balloon would just be floating, like, in town, and then, like, the rest of the background is, like, black and white or something.
Yeah, that French movie with the balloon that's in color, but everything else is black and white.
Yeah, essentially. But yeah, it just seems like, you know, because we talked about it when we were looking at the episodes, like, Pigeon would make sense, you know, because they kind of have an idea of, like, where they're gonna roost or whatever. Something else, like, the balloon, it's like you can just get carried by the air, and it's like, oh, well, shit, they didn't get their thing, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a very questionable method.
I know in the English version, like, as the balloon flies, you do hear, like, a transmitter sound, so maybe they're trying to imply, like, I don't know, it's being, you know, drawn in by another transmitter? I have no idea. But, like, in the Japanese one, it's like, it doesn't really make
silent.
a sound, yeah, so... No idea.
I don't know either. But...
I think we also get music added onto this part, too, from the English one. Not anything crazy, but yeah, just background sound.
Yeah. But, the transmitter does transmit to the submarine, which looks really dank.
Dank? I mean... Yeah, it does kind of. Like, you get a better view of, like, these ships as, you know, as the episode goes on, but it is kind of looking dank right here.
Very dank submarine. Eventually, you get eyes on, like, you know, like the main submarine, you know, the Mad Angler, which I'm still not very sure if it's the squadron name or if it's the name of the submarine.
So it's the name of the class of the submarine, so maybe? I don't know. I don't know if, like, I guess it's like maybe, I don't know if it's like the, like, you know, I don't know if it's like Trojan Horse or something, but like...
Well, that's just the nickname.
It says on the wiki that it's the Mad Angler class. So maybe?
Okay, so it's kind of like a Lexington class ship.
Sure, I guess. You know more about ships than I do.
It's all thanks to Azur Lane, people.
Are you modifying this video in any way, Josh?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, we get a close-up of the eye of the Mad Angler, and there is a Giga Chad just in the eye.
Yes. You don't see his face yet, but you know who that is.
The man is back.
And then, of course, the Mad Angler looks like, Black Manta is in Gundam or something.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like the narrator should be going like, "Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice." Yeah, that happens, and then we also have like these other submarines that follow behind it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find the name of those ones. So I don't have a name for them quite yet. If I do find them, though, I will let you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they are the smaller submarines. That are around the Mad Angler, I guess.
Yeah. Char is looking at the picture that was transmitted to the submarine, and this does not look like anything.
It looks like it's like even worse than the Bigfoot picture.
Yeah, like how does Bigfoot footage look more clear than this?
It's just like a smear, basically. And I'm like, is that the Minovsky particles or something? What's interfering with this camera?
I don't know.
Like, is it even a digital camera she has? So, like, if it's just film camera, would it, like, do that? I don't know, man.
I'm assuming it's a digital camera because how else would it get screwed up like that?
It's a Polaroid, damn it. That's how it printed out and she sent it, I guess. I don't know. It's that Middle Ages technology.
It's actually a ghost, Amy.
Oh yeah, it's a ghost. It's a ghost ship.
Yeah, it's a ghost ship.
It also reminds me of Nessie. You can get the pictures of Nessie in the fog. Okay, so just like a quick aside, I think I found the other one. So it looks like those other submarines are Jukon class. Jukon. So yeah. Jukon? I don't know. Jukon? Anybody knows it, just, I guess, let us know. But yeah, they're submarines.
Yeah, they're submarines. Char goes out there because he wants to verify for himself whether it's the white base or not. And he just cannot believe his luck.
He is a lucky man.
He's a very lucky man. Also, we meet Mulligan.
Yes, Mulligan is also there. He kind of gets like named after he's off screen, which is kind of funny, but whatever.
Yeah. But anyways, we head over to Belfast, and we see Revel's ship. I don't know why it looks like a turtle.
Oh yeah, I gotta find that one too, huh?
I just want to know like what the idea was for designing it like this. It's like turtle.
It looks like a turtle. Like, and I think that's from G-Generation. Like, you could actually like use one of those in G-Generation, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. At least old G-Generation. I don't know if you can in like recent ones. But
like the first one, I'm pretty sure you could.
Yeah. I think you can in F as well. Revel meets with all the officers. They come to greet him. Revel's kind of upset that he can't give White Base like some more vacation time.
Yeah, because they just got done with Odessa.
Yeah, but he like absolutely needs them to head to Jaburo.
South America.
South America.
It's not north, it's south.
Yeah, but the kids from the White Base end up kind of like causing a scene, and Fraubo's all embarrassed, because they're causing a scene in front of General Revel, and they're just being kids. In other words, annoying. Now the real kind of meat and potatoes of this whole thing with Revel is that he is there to kind of provide intel to the White Base crew.
This is kind of like their first ever like military brief, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially it's brought them there to kind of show them, I don't know how they obtain these, but I guess plans for like Zeon mobile suits, and or now we have mobile armors that he brings up.
Spies, Amy.
I guess so, but like, sure, it's just like one of those things, but so yeah, so basically this is what the whole brief is about, is like, hey, yeah, these are some of the new things that Zeon are making.
Yep.
You might see them.
Now, before we get to all of that, like, Fraubo and the kids are late. But, not a whole lot to talk about that.
What there is to talk about is she does ask Revel, like, hey, some of us might not want to be in the military, considering that, you know, they were civilians and they kind of got drug into this. Revel essentially just says, oh, alright, well, I guess you'd probably be put in prison for, like, at least a year. Just because you know all these military secrets, you know?
Yeah, and then Amuro gets all uppity about it, and then Revel's like, well, usually you would be in prison for life, so
It's like, burn.
I'm kind of cutting you slack here.
I know, really. This is like one of the times where the English and Japanese dialogue kind of like break off, though. So in the English one, Amuro's like, what is this, martial law? And then in the Japanese one, he's like, well, this is what it means to be a soldier, I guess. So, you know, it's kind of way different.
Kind of a different attitude, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of ends that whole interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we kind of go into the actual mobile suits. Now, some of these look familiar, like the top left looks like the GOG. But after that, it kind of looks like mishmashes of like several different kinds of mobile suits.
Yeah, we were like wondering if any of these prototypes actually got made in terms of like Mobile Suit Gundam MSZ or something.
V?
Yeah, V. MSV, not C. But yeah, Mobile Suit Variation. But yeah, we're just like wondering if anybody, I guess, kind of knows, since MSV kind of like gets lost in terms of like getting here into English, I guess, translations and or, you know, just getting materials in general. So, well, if anybody knows if any of these actually correspond to like a suit or something, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really neat. Revel also brings up about how they're hearing something about like a new thing called mobile armors, and man, he has no idea.
I fought one, Amuro. I mean, I guess he would have known that the Adzam was considered a mobile armor.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like how Xeon is like just gonna start pumping them out like
like
crazy, without any regard for their resources.
Nope, that's where all their 10 years of resources are gonna go to.
Yeah, but we go back to Xeon. This is the first time we meet Boone here.
I don't think he's named until a little late too, but yeah, Boone.
Yeah, and basically he's just saying, hey, the GOGs are going to go first, and then we will provide cover fire for the GOGs. That's pretty much it. That's the whole plan. We see the GOG for the first time. Pretty horrible mobile suit, honestly. Like, it's just big and bulky, and
that's good armor. We'll see that in just a little bit. But
has good armor, but it's only ever effective in the water.
It looks like a potato with like claws.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if there's any GOG fans out there, but yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
I'm not sorry, it sucks. Anyways.
Wow. Gonna get controversial with people, are you, huh?
I'm gonna get so confrontational. We go back to Whiteface. You know, Kai is like getting off the ship, you know, he's going into town. And then Miharu was just like, you want to buy something? Please? Soldier, Mr. Soldier. Buy something. And then I have no clue what she even has.
Yeah, like, the one thing you can see on there is, like, some kind of container with a bee on it, which we're assuming is honey, I guess? I don't know. Everything else is, like, a generic box. So it could be, I don't know, food, it could be cigarettes, it could be, who knows, you know?
Yeah, and then, I don't know, like, I think we kind of see straws in the back.
Yeah. I mean, that could be, like, candy or something for all we know, too. I have no idea.
I guess.
Or just straws for drink, though. I don't see anything like liquid, so, like you said, there could be milk cartons or something in there.
Yeah, like milk or juice cartons, who knows. But she's kind of being very insistent. It's like, hey, all of these are like freshly made and everything. And guys like, you're cute, but nah.
It's like a flirt, but then it's not.
The worst thing he can say is no.
Sometimes people need to be told no, Josh.
Well, I'm saying that, like, this is probably worse because he kind of, like, strings her along a little bit, and it's like, nah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Amuro is just straight up like, no.
Yeah, she asks Amuro, and he's like, why are you talking to me? Just that face. Why are you talking to me? And this is going to be, like, the first time we kind of hear this kind of question of whether the kids should stay on White Base or not.
It's also the first time that, like, I guess Frau kind of, like, it's definitely, like, she's, like, over Amuro at this point, I think.
Yeah, I think it's around this point where she's like, yeah, I don't think I have a chance.
Yeah, so this is where she definitely focuses in more on, like, I guess what she wants to do after, or, like, just making sure that, like, she's more of, like, a mother figure to the kids. And I'm sure, like, she's been around them for so long now, it's just like, yeah, that's why she's worried about them. But she's more concentrating on them versus the whole, like, I'm jealous of Amuro liking other women thing now. So it's a nice change of pace. We'll just say that.
Yeah, and they kind of watch Kai interacting with the kids, and the kids want to, like, you know,
help with the White Base stuff.
help clean and all that. Fraubo just is like, I don't want to split them up or anything, and this is kind of the only place they really know.
Yeah. I don't think we even see them with their parents before the whole Side 7, you know.
I'm guessing they all died.
I'm assuming so. At this point.
We do go back to Zeon. We get some names here. So
I think Marshy's the first name, isn't it?
yeah, Marshy's the first name. It's not this guy, but it's the other guy in the other GOG. Marshy.
Oh god. Sorry, our friend had a dog who was named Marshall, and then he kind of got called Marshy sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
Marsha.
So that's what it reminded of us.
Yeah. And they're kind of, you know, going through the water to get to Belfast, and they kind of run into some mines. So we kind of see what they call a, like,
Freezing gel?
Yeah. And I think this is the only time we ever see this.
It's really interesting. So it's like, I guess it semi-freezes, like, the water or something around them, or kind of makes, like, a net thing so that they don't hit any of the mines in the water.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of gunk, but then, like, the GOG doesn't get stuck in it either, so.
Yeah, I don't really know how this works.
But yeah, this is probably the only time I remember seeing this. But somebody can prove me wrong. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else in any other Gundam series.
I don't think I've seen it anywhere else either, honestly. But
That's kind of cool.
yeah, it's kind of cool. It, like, catches the mines and everything. And once the GOGs make it, that's when the covering missile fire starts. So White Base is kind of unprepared for this.
They're in the middle of repairs and stuff, so.
Middle of repairs, the beam rifle is being worked on. The gun cannon is, like, being serviced, so it's all, like, in pieces. Honestly, like, the Gundam is the only thing that's ready to move out.
Yeah, because even the gun tank, I think they say, is getting just, like, the last, like, you know.
Like, last adjustment.
Last adjustments, yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Yeah. Yeah. Bright's like, hey, tell Amuro that the beam rifle can't be used.
Got a sortie, though.
You gotta go out. Fraubo kind of sounds like Sayla in this scene. You know, like, sounding all, like, professional and and all that. And Amuro kind of points it out. And I guess this is kind of more of, like, a moment of, like, levity.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice, because like we said, I think this is the point where Fraubo is just, she puts her priorities other places, not to Amuro, you know. It's kind of nice, though.
About time.
Yeah, about time, you know. But it's nice that she's thinking about other things, because obviously Amuro is, like, not thinking about her in that way. he's the one that asks her about, like, why did you ask the question about leaving the military? And that's when she answers about the kids, but, like, yeah. So, like, her priorities are changing. She is, I think, definitely growing up after, when she takes over this role, so it's a nice change for her. We'll just say that.
It is a very nice change. Oh, yeah, it's the guy that flies out.
Oh.
Yeah, so it took a while for me to think, okay, why did I take a picture of this? But yeah, so the Gogs show up and, like, they're kind of clamping on to, like, the dock to, like, pull themselves up. And this guy just flies out of, like, his gun.
I mean, he might not be dead, at least. I don't know. I mean, even if he was, we can't really count it, so,
Yeah.
It is kind of funny to see him fly out of his seat, though.
Yeah, and then we get the name of the other guy here.
And I think it's Lassa?
Chief Lassa.
Yeah. Lasa.
Yeah.
So those are the two GOG pilots. One is Marshy and then one's Lassa.
Yep, and here we have a full body picture of the GOG.
Which looks like a potato with claws.
I still hate this thing, I'm sorry. This thing is stupid.
I don't have as much hate for it, but it does look like a potato with claws.
It's just, like, so bulky and unmaneuverable and...
Well, it's mostly meant for the water.
I mean, yeah, but... I don't know, I just don't think it's all that reliable. Like, Xeon makes so many better, like, aquatic mobile suits later on.
Like the Zoc.
No, not like the Zoc. The Zoc is stupid.
We'll get to that later. I think this is our, like, halftime break, right? Well, I guess, yeah. So our half point of the episode.
Our halftime break.
We should do, like, a halftime break segment.
Yeah, where we have, like, our own eye catch and everything.
Yeah. Maybe we'll think about that.
I could think of a few fun things to do.
See, this is what happens when you just record. Like, you just come up with the most random things.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the second half of the episode.
Yep. Basically, the GOG is tearing things up. I don't know, I just found, like, this really funny. It's like a giant gun on, like, this normal, like
car.
I don't know, I just found it kind of funny.
But I mean, like, the GOG just basically slides on it, it just explodes, so...
Yeah.
Like, it didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, and then Amuro kind of gives us the lowdown. It's like, okay, this thing must be the GOG. It's an aquatic-type mobile suit.
It's not the Zaku or the Goof.
Like, Amuro is filling Brock's role from Pokemon right now.
Oh, God.
Where he's just like, that thing is not a fire type or a dragon type.
I was gonna say, what, is he like a Pokedex, too? Like, this is the GOG.
This is the GOG.
It specializes in aquatic combat.
Yeah.
And it has cannons in, like, its stomach area. And big-ass claws.
However, it is highly unmaneuverable.
And it looks like a potato.
I
I think it looks like a potato, I'm just saying. I have no love or hate for it, but it looks like a potato. You hate it.
Yep, I do. I'll wear it.
I hate the GOG.
I'll wear it as a shirt.
The GOG sucks.
Yeah, the GOG sucks. Changed my mind. Anyways, we go to General Revel, and, you know, like, his attendant's like, sir, you should get to the shelter.
He's like, nah, I'm good, man.
Like, nah, it's good. If it's our time to die, then it makes no difference where we are.
But, you know, like, the second, like, that their, like, window gets blown off, he's like, where is the defense on the right?
If the commander of an army is only able to shout orders from safety, then he's not a commander.
And then, like, 5 seconds later.
Where's our defense?
Okay, Septum.
Oh no, if it was Septum, it'd be like, where's our defense?
Is that a GOG?
So what about those mobile suits?
You're saying reduce the forces?
But how would you deal with the recent incidents?
We've been under attack by mobile suits from Gundanium alloy made in outer space.
I wonder how that's going to come out on the mic.
I don't know. You might
I might have to turn that down a little bit.
Why does it sound like,
Sounds like Jack Atlas from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah, it sounds like that, and then maybe like a little bit of Nappa too, from like that original like Dragon Ball dub. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have no idea.
Vegeta.
It sounds like Nappa, but he just sucked helium, essentially. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, Revel gets his window blown off. He's like, "Where's the defense?"
Yeah, and then he's like, "It always comes down to mobile suits these days.
Back in my day, we had horses.
Back in my day, we had Abrams tanks and battleships."
I don't know. Like, how far are we going back? Like, horses.
I don't know. Like,
be
when does the Universal Century start?
I have no idea. But we get Middle Ages later on for like Hitler, so I don't know. Back in the Middle Ages, we were phasing out horses in battle. I don't know. I doubt that Revel's that old, so I don't know. They're probably using like tanks and stuff. That's probably what he was referring to. It's like before we had gun tanks, we were using regular tanks.
Yep, still had guns on them.
Still had guns on them?
So they're gun tanks.
They still do use regular tanks in the Earth forces.
Yeah. Type 61. My personal tank was the Type 30.
You think he has, like, I don't know, PTSD? Like, he has, like, Vietnam flashbacks of, like, him and, like, facing a Panzer? I don't know.
Lieutenant Dan! Alright. Back on track. Anyways, back on white base.
I think Omer is telling Sayla about, like, I guess the pros and cons of having, like, the G fighter in certain modes, I guess.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, which mode should we prepare for? And Sayla's like, oh, so should I not stay in the G fighter when it's the G bull, or what's going on here?
It just seems really complicated.
It is very complicated, and it's part of the reason why I'm glad that the movie doesn't have the G fighter.
Honestly, if they had just kept it as the G fighter and the G Sky, I think I would have been okay with that. But then you have the G Bull, and it's just like
just making it way more complex than it has to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't really like it.
I think the design is kind of nice, but like in terms of like, I guess practicality, it doesn't make as much sense as like a core booster or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're going over all these different like modes and stuff, and they're like, man, this is a tough call of like what we're gonna do.
It's like, which one should we do?
I think they decided to have like the G fighter on standby or something to like bring it up to the next deck, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's what we'll do, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Meanwhile, the gun tank is ready to go out.
Yeah, they need some support, because Revel's getting shot at.
Yeah, and Hayato doesn't really know like where they're shooting from, so it's not really working out.
Yeah.
And Amuro's all shocked that the Vulcans aren't working on the GOG.
Armor's better.
Armor is way better.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna kind of start, the joke of like, okay, why do you even have those?
The Vulcans?
Yeah, the Vulcans.
You could still shoot them at, like the cameras or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like cameras and like armored vehicles and stuff.
Yeah.
But
so you don't waste like beam energy.
Or in that one Gundam game I really like, you could fire your Vulcans at missiles and it'll take out the missiles.
I see, that makes sense.
Yeah. But in this fight, Amuro has the Gundam hammer, which has been upgraded. Now it has jets on it.
Yeah. So I think it's just more propulsion? Yeah.
Yeah.
Propulsion.
Propulsion.
So yeah, it's supposed to be more powerful, which it kind of knocks the GOG the first time, but it doesn't kill it or anything. It's not like,
It's not like when it hit that Zaku.
Yeah, and it just like, broke it.
Yeah. And then the second time, the Gog just catches it.
He's like, I have so much power. Or horsepower, I think is in Japanese. But you know what? Same thing.
Unlimited power!
Oh, God. There is added music for these battle scenes. So all the ones in the Japanese ones are just silent. So the English ones added the generic kind of battle music, which kind of helps, actually.
Yeah, and Amuro's like really struggling here. He's like, man, if only I had my beam rifle.
So I think that's when he asks if the G-Bull or whatever G parts are ready to go.
Yeah, the G fighter parts, yeah. So he kind of makes a retreat back to White Base. And Kai's not all happy about it. He's like, what's Amuro's doing? He's retreating.
Kai, we need another conversion here, okay?
Yeah. So we convert into G-Bull, which, honestly, another thing I really hate about the G-Bull. It leaves Amuro so wide open. Like, look at that. Like, the only thing that's, like, there to protect him is, like, a shutter, and then there's glass under the shutter.
Better be a good pilot, then.
I'm sorry, like, the G-Bull just looks like a coffin.
It doesn't move that fast, either. Like, I think you can use it in some of, like, the Gundam versus games, can't you? So it's just like, yeah, I'm just riding along to my desk, kind of like the gun tank itself.
Yeah, it's in Gundam vs. Zeta, and I think, like, Sayla only has access in the story mode to the G fighter, and then you have access to the G-Bull.
I'd stick with the G fighter.
Here's the thing, though, like, some stages, like, using the G fighter is awful. It's just awful.
Yeah, because it, like, you can't, like, lock onto people, and
like, it's really hard to aim sometimes, and, like, sometimes, you know, like, no matter what, like, you just won't hit your opponent, so you absolutely have to use the G-Bull at times.
But yeah, it's your favorite G-Bull. It's its introduction into the Gundamverse. There you go.
Yeah, and at least it does its job, and it, like, just absolutely blasts the Gog.
Yeah. So, I think that's the first death, which is Marshy, because they name him. He's like, Marshy, no!
Marshy! No!
So, yeah, Marshy's dead, and that puts us at 29. Our last kill before that was Guy at 28, so now we are at 29 with Marshy.
Yep.
We're gonna have a lot of deaths to count.
Yeah, and then, what's his name, Lasse? He just,
Lhasa.
like, Lhasa?
Yeah.
He just, like, straight up dives into the ocean.
He, like, tries to run away, kind of, I guess.
It's more of a tactical retreat.
Tactical retreat. Because we know the Gog probably works better in the water anyway, so, yeah. Tactical retreat. You see that dank, like, lighthouse, you know, in the background, just kind of, like, bent over, like the Eiffel Tower in G Gundam.
Yeah.
I don't know if it got, like, you know, hit or something, but yeah, it doesn't look very good.
It's very leaning. Like the leaning Tower of Pisa, just leaning way more.
Way more. Way more than that.
Like it's doing the limbo.
Sure. So, guess what? We get to have another conversion here.
Yeah, basically Amuro asks for the B parts, and Sayla's like, oh yeah, they're already gonna launch them. Don't worry about it.
But I'm taking the wheel now.
Yeah. I'm in control now.
I'm the captain.
I'm captain now. And Bright's like, wait a minute. The missiles stopped firing. They must be in the ocean.
Yeah, he looks way too happy here.
Yeah, he's like way too happy. I don't know why he's so happy.
I don't know either. But I guess because the attack is kind of done.
Yeah.
Whatever. But guess what? Yeah, we're gonna convert into Gundam and I guess G Fighter too.
Yeah, they're gonna convert into G Armor mode.
Yeah.
And before that happens, Amuro has to drop his shield for no reason.
Just another shield lost.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could get this one since it's right by the base, but still, you know.
Yep. So they combine into G Armor, and then immediately decombine into G Fighter and Gundam.
Like, literally, like, a good chunk of this episode is just transformation
Yeah, it's just them
sequences.
combining things. It's like,
Ugh,
what are we doing?
I don't know.
But Amuro just jumps in the water right away. And I will say, like, the animation for, like, the in-water battle, it's actually, like, really good.
Yeah, it is a really good animated fight. It's kind of a shame we're... Well, no, because we're going to keep that one, huh? Because it doesn't have the G... We don't have the G hammer or Gundam hammer in this, huh?
Not in the underwater segment.
Yeah, not in the underwater segment, so...
Yeah, like, this is actually, like, really well done. The GOG is able to, like, put, like, holes in the Gundam's head, and I don't know if it's, like, supposed to, like, I don't know, make it so it can't fire the Vulcans or something. I don't know.
Well, I think it's because, like, a little bit later on you see him put more holes in his head, and I think it's kind of more trying to mess with, like, the camera, if anything. I have no idea, but, like, yeah. He's getting piercings, that's for sure.
Yeah, and then, like, Amuro's being, like, dragged around, and and Amuro can't really see anything.
Yeah, so, like, that's when the camera starts kind of going funky, I guess.
Yeah, and then Amuro's like, how about you try it?
I'll blind you!
I'll blind you.
So, yeah, like, right into the main camera of the GOG, puts one of the beam sabers.
Yep, and then uses the other beam saber to just kill him.
Cut him in half.
Cut him in half.
And that would be the death of Lhasa. So...
30?
30, yeah. We're at 30.
Wow. Death number 30. There's a big explosion. No one knows whether, like, you know, Amuro survived or not.
What's happening?
What's happening? Amuro, where are you? Oh my god. And Rebel's like, well...
I'm pretty sure the Gundam won.
Pretty sure the Gundam won, although I guess it's possible that they could have, you know, killed each other, I guess.
Yeah.
But...
I think the explosion would have been bigger.
Yeah.
Whatever, I guess.
And then Amuro gets his, like, comms through, and, you know, Frau Bo's all happy.
It's Amuro, he's alive!
And Bright's just like, oh, thank God.
Biggest Amuro fanboy now.
My favorite guy. I still need to get my picture of him so I can put it on my wall.
Every time my son walks into my office, he'll see that picture of Amuro.
Be like, see that, son?
That's the man you should be.
You should be like Amuro. And then, like, the Gundam surfaces, and it's, like, all holy, and...
Well, in the head, at least.
Yeah. And, like, Miharu saw everything.
Oh.
Because she's a spy!
Oh, no.
Yep, and, Char comes back to the Mad Angler squad.
He meets up with Boone.
And meets up with Boone. And he's like, yes, I got the pictures. It's them.
I knew it was them.
I knew it was them.
I had no doubts in my mind. So, yeah.
And Boone's like, but we lost 2 GOGs. And Char's like, it's okay. You know how many mobile suits I lost to this thing.
I'm not surprised, man.
Like, I'm not going to hold it against you, man.
This is that. I need to defeat this thing on my own, essentially.
Yeah. It's like, I can't rest until I defeat this thing by myself. Like, I know it's kind of childish, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's like a weird, like, transition, like, from him, like, looking at, like, the picture of the Gundam to, like, the camera, like, zooming in on his face. It's like, whoa!
Whoa!
I wish, like, we could show it, but, like, it's just, like, so weird. It's, like, it's so sudden all of a sudden that, like, they just zoom in on Char's face.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh wow, he's serious. His face turns red.
Like the red comet.
Like the red comet.
It's all full circle. But that's kind of the end of the episode right there, is, like, yeah, the GOGs are dead. Char knows it's the Trojan horse. He's gonna do it for his honor.
Honor!
And then I guess just a quick little, like, I guess, trivia? I don't know. It looks like that turtle thing is called a dish.
Called a dish.
Yeah, it's called a dish. It's a patrol aircraft. It doesn't say if it has weapons. I want to say in G Generation, I don't remember if it does or not. Like, I don't remember if it has, like, a little gun or not. And I guess we see one in, Unicorn, and I can't remember that.
Huh.
But I see the picture. I'm like, oh, okay. Sweet.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I didn't think, I guess because it looks like, it's like a flat plate on here. It doesn't look as turtle-like, I guess. I don't know. It looks like a giant turtle in 79. We'll just put it that way. But, alright. That's the end of the episode. Any thoughts, Josh?
Well, if it wasn't for all the conversions and stuff, I'd say this is a decent episode.
I would say probably this puts it in the running for, I guess, worst episode of Gundam, but, like, it doesn't mean, like, I hate it or anything, but, like, all the conversions, like, take up a good chunk of the episode for no reason.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy on conversions.
This was the we need to sell those toys episode, I guess.
This is this is totally a toy ad episode.
You see that, kids? Buy our toys.
Bother your parents to buy the toys.
Buy that Clover Tin Gundam thing. Is that what was that the name of the company? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was Clover.
Okay,
yeah.
that's what I thought. Buy that because it comes with the G Fighter looking thing too. But yeah, there was way too many conversions in this episode. And I thought we got rid of the mid-air conversion, just the regular one with the gun parry. And I had totally forgotten that apparently we have this one now. It's probably like, it probably adds on to like that whole like string of like mid-air conversions in the beginnings. And that's why we were just like, wait, how many was there?
Yeah, there's way too many.
Yeah, there's way too many.
How many were there? Way too many.
Yeah, way too many. Like at the in that first part of like Gundam, it's like, God, don't try to drink every time you see like a mid-air conversion in Gundam. You'll die. Maybe not. I mean, you're gonna be intoxicated, but it's just like, oh man, there are too much animation is dedicated to those conversions. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah, just way too many.
Way too many.
Other than the conversions, I think this is like a pretty good episode. Like the animation's like pretty good.
Yeah.
Like there's really no issue with the animation. Like,
No.
I wish the animation for Operation Odessa was more like this.
Yeah, that would have helped. To be honest, like Odessa kind of gets like, it's more of like a montage-ish looking thing. Like we don't see as much of like battles in the Odessa thing, just because. I guess. Well, I mean, White Base joins late, but still, you'd think there'd be more to Operation Odessa than what we kind of got, because most of last episode was like, we found a traitor, and that was like half, if not more, of that episode. So we only get a little bit of, I guess, fighting, and then Amuro, of course, taking down the nuke, I guess. But like, they came in at the very end, and it's kind of like, man, I wish we could have kind of seen more Odessa, I guess.
Yeah.
It was just talked about so much for like, while as they were crossing, the desert against Rubberall, and it's just like,
Yeah, you would think that they would like put more effort into it.
yeah. And, in the end, it was just more like, a lot of tanks and big trays and stuff firing at each other.
It's more like, we're going to tell you about Operation Odessa rather than show you.
Yeah. I mean, would you kind of include that, like, last battle where they killed, like, the other two Tri-Stars as Operation Odessa?
I mean, yeah. I guess
that kind of does.
Yeah, because, they were still, like, close enough to...
Close enough.
Well, close enough to, like, take down the missile and everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, they were still there in order to do that.
I guess so.
Honestly, the movie has them take less part in Operation Odessa, in my opinion. But...
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna see that in just a few weeks, too. I know we watched the second movie, like, not too long ago, but at the same time, it's like, going through this and then comparing it, it's like, kind of a different way, It's like, oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
So, it's an okay episode, but at the same time, it's like, oh god, I don't know how many minutes would be dedicated to those conversions, but it's way too many.
Honestly, like, take out the conversions and then, like, just make the battle longer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe show a little bit more of Miharu, I don't know.
just some kind of character interactions, maybe as them, like, trying to enjoy Belfast.
Yeah. I don't know, like maybe let's get like Hayato's opinion on things, on like what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Just something could have been dedicated to that animation time and not just the conversion.
Yeah. It just feels like wasted time, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Wasted time to sell toys.
This is one of those things where, like, in a movie, they would, like, imply that they're doing something and they just cut the rest out.
Yeah, and well, we know this is going to get cut out in the second movie because there is no G-Bull or G-Fighter, so...
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, movie editing in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, oh, like, this character's gonna walk down a hallway, we don't need to see them walking down the hallway, you know?
No, we need to be told every 5 seconds what they're doing. He walks down the hallway, and then he grabs his phone in his pocket, and then, I don't know, he calls his mom.
And then he orders takeout.
He was thinking Chinese, but then he went pizza.
And then he was like, nah, I had pizza last night.
So what's he gonna have?
So then he says, you know what? I'm gonna go have my chicken nuggets.
From McDonald's?
Yeah, from Mickey D's.
Oh god. But yeah, so too much of this episode is dedicated to conversion. That just sounds weird, but like, yeah. Sounds like a Jehovah's Witness is gonna come to your door and be like, let me tell you about...
Let me tell you about Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just Bright coming to houses now. It's like, let me tell you about this guy called Amuro Ray.
Let me tell you about Amuro Ray.
I used to be a non-believer, but now I believe.
But now I believe.
Not time for football yet.
Have you heard about Bo Nix? Have you heard about Bo Nix and the power of Uma Musume?
Oh god.
Which, by the way, I've gotten addicted to.
Yeah, he's been playing that a lot. He's trying to make me play it, but I'm like, no, I don't have time to play this.
Come on, Amy.
No.
Power of the Uma.
Oh my god. And we've also been watching Uma Musume, the series. So yeah, there's that too. Anyway, so I think we can both agree that this episode in particular is like, it's just way too many conversions. If we took that out, if we take that out, it's a decent episode still. And then I know that you love both the GOG and the G-Bull.
I hate those, man. Those are awful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, anything else you want to talk about, I guess, with the episode? Because that's all I can really think of. It's pretty straightforward.
Honestly, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, most of this, I think, is just going to be us messing around.
Yeah. I know you're probably going to be editing this video with Belfast-related material.
Yes.
I don't know, are you going to make a game of it or something?
Yes, how many Belfasts can you find in this video?
You want to explain what Belfast is that we're looking for?
Alright, so Belfast is a character from Azur Lane based off of the real-life boat, the HMS Belfast from World War II from the Royal Navy.
But it's not an actual boat we're looking for in these...
Yeah, we're not looking for boats in this challenge. We're looking for waifus.
Oh god. So I'm assuming you're just gonna plant these waifus just around the whole video somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Alright, it's an Easter egg hunt. Alright.
Yeah, there you go.
So I guess in the comments, tell us how many Belfast you find in the video. I don't know how many he's gonna put in there, but yeah, just tell us how many Belfasts are in the video. And if you like the conversions, I guess. And or if you're a fan of the GOG. Because apparently Josh hates it.
It's stupid.
But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Anything else you want to say?
I think I'm good, honestly.
Any announcements or anything you want to make before we close out?
I don't think so. I'm gonna get back to Dynasty Warriors soon. I know, like, as of time of recording this, the next gaming videos is Star Fox 64. I decided not to do commentary, like, honestly, like when I was recording Dead as Disco and Star Fox and stuff, I was not really in a good place, so I did not want to record anything. So yeah, that's why there's no commentary for like the last couple gaming videos. I just did not have it in me to do commentary. But I did want to at least get something up.
Yeah. But yeah, so Star Fox is coming up next in terms of, you know, where we're at in recording this. I'm sure that once this one actually drops, Star Fox is already going to be out, so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
But yeah, we will get back to Dynasty Warriors. And I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Would you guys like a whole playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Oh god, no! He's gonna try to make me do the whole thing. And I have my feelings about the whole remaster. But yeah, he's gonna try to make me do the whole thing. I told him I'd at least do one video. We'll see.
Come on, Amy. The last game is next year.
Oh my god, man. A lot of time, Josh. A lot of time and dedication.
Come on, like we could do like a chapter per video.
Oh my god. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, at least do like one, and then we'll go from there. We also have been like brainstorming a whole bunch of lists too that we're probably gonna like do. So yeah, have some fun discussions about that. But
oh yeah, we've had plenty of fun discussions about what we want to do.
Yeah, but that's kind of where we're at. I think we're done with this episode though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And like I said, tell us how many Belfasts are in this video. If you like the GOG. Anything like that in the comments, let us know. You can dunk on Josh since he doesn't like the GOG for some reason. Like, I'm not a hater, at least. It just looks like a potato to me. But besides that, like we usually say, just, you know, like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully we're a little bit more consistent now, but yeah, that's about it.
I think that's it for me too.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. So yeah, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Woo! This has been Josh.
And Amy?
And Amy. You didn't say anything.
Well, you said this. You said my name.
Okay, let's try this again.
This has been Josh.
And this has been Amy.
For Gundam of Gundams. See you all later.
Bye.